Test. Hello. I'm still a little bit under the weather, so this is just going to be a short one today. And hello back, Vegeta. So we will get started here momentarily, although I think I should probably finish the rest of this quest, which I kind of put off, and then I'll do the seasonal event, and then I'll probably call it a stream. Hello, Ice. How's it going? Let's see. Okay. Audio balance should hopefully be good now. So where we last left off, we had just beaten the game pretty much, but I never turned in the quest because it was a really long stream and I needed a break. So I guess let's go finish that up now. Let's see. Oh. Let's try that. Okay. Hopefully it'll work now. Is everything look and sound okay? It's weird how they clap like that. Alright. Let's go finish this quest up and then start the seasonal quest. Ah, hello Oxide, you're trying fancy donuts? That sounds pretty cool. What kind of donuts are they? Where men go as one, there is life, and where there is life, there is cause to hope. The light of hope shines brilliantly within you, Roku. I only wish my grandfather were here to see it. And hydrate, Spanner. You know what, I will hydrate because I'm tired. And a bit thirsty. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think it mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount the possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. This is probably going to lead us to the Coil storyline, but that is optional. Which I do want to do it one day because it's really cool, but we'll probably do main story first, especially since it's probably hard to find a group that can do it these days without doing it unsynced. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions. Yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. The regular round ones, but also kind of long? So basically they're mixed. Chocolate and nuts though, that sounds interesting. Some kind of filling? Maybe cream? A cronut? That sounds interesting. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Cool, and we get the keys to a Magitech armor. Nice. And I think we can also... Oh, right. Flying apparently gets unlocked early. That's pretty cool. Originally they'd said that they weren't going to add flight to the older areas, but now not only have they added it, they've unlocked it early. Whoa. And that's why these tutorials are for like Heavensward areas. But we'll see. Should be fun. Supposedly it's faster than running, maybe. What's recurring problem? We might want to take that while we're here. Minfilia has need of your talents for a re-emerging primal problem. Yeah, this is probably for hard mode primals, so we should take that while we're here. You're expecting them to make us do ether currents? That's true, we didn't even have to do that. I know you have scarce had a chance for rest, but I'm afraid there is still work to do. The Ultima weapon's destruction, to it seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Hey Instinct, how's it going? Even as we speak, the Malja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites, and that is but half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something. Ahem. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. That's right, now we need 8 people to fight them instead of 4. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the Ultima weapon's maiden appearance. You will remember that as the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. Yeah, that was just the other day. You're very tired and sore and can barely walk. Oh, I hope you'll get a nice chance to rest. I know you've been having to do a lot of overtime lately. But hopefully you'll get a nice chance to rest up soon. The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. I guess it's all up to us again, just like always. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more, to the etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe. Yet much and more still remain beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but I will anyway. But none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, Roku? Of course, and they're not even giving me a choice, so, you know, that's fine. Hello, Mo. Thank you very much for the host. How are you doing today? Nice. I guess you got your internet back, I hope. Once you sat in your car to leave work, you were stuck. Oh no, oh no. You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred. Ahem. With circumstances as they are, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Roku. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures has left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you that it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forwards. Now then, back to the matter of primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatened to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one step at a time. Urianger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. And I feel kind of bad for him because he's like gonna hang out here like the entire rest of the game or something. The price of principles. Minfilia appears to be lost in thought. We'll grab this too while we're here. Although this was supposed to be a short stream. Roku, it pleases me to see you well. Do excuse me for interrupting, Roku. My lady, the gentleman from Ashkana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius von Balsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the Ultima weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. On paper that sounds good, but they probably want to take control of how they conduct their actions too. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Yeah, I knew it. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. I guess that means like the way Mafia resolve business disputes. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldassian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to... Yeah, I hear you, Ice, I hear you. Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet again, for like the second quest within the last 10 minutes. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. I guess she's not that sorry. It's okay, I'm used to being the errand boy for the group. I seem to lack the ability to say no. They don't even give me the option. I think that's for side quests. Ah, okay, here's what we want. Let's do this one first, though. Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal. Oh wow, you caught up already? Or to at least Heaven's Word. Whether man or beastman, We are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. That despair doth begin when the Malja, who may have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. Okay, I mean, we were just in the room with him, but sure, send me over here again. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand whilst the other resteth over on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioner's machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortune so finite. I've been receiving lots of gifts lately, but Papalymo keeps making me send them back. Hello, Death Metal, how's it going? It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? I see her take on the matter. None can deny what we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles? Neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters, mind you. If we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ul'dah now and have done with it. I'm quite sure Yida would enjoy the bribes. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is growing belief amongst the refugees that Ala Mhigo could be liberated. If only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. I'm sure we'll get to that in a few years. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Roku. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Hello, Tinkil. You want another Discord invite? Alright. Oh, if Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it. I love the puns. Let me get some water, though. I actually haven't seen that movie in ages, which is, I believe, Predator, if memory serves. Thancred wants you to vanquish Ifrit, and has information that will help you to arrange an encounter. Confirmation has just arrived from the Immortal Flames. 'Tis as Urianger said, I fear. The Malja have already summoned Ifrit. A confrontation with the Lord of Inferno is inevitable, and he's much harder this time, although still not that big of a deal. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldesion insisted that I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns to primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that the recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. Oh, well, that's bad. I guess all the work has left us again. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everyone's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now, the Mortal Flames have already conducted the preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated. You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for the mission. Be safe, my friend. Okay. I wonder if I should bother with Relic or not. I mean, I won't do the full Relic, but I wonder if I should do the first few steps at the same time. Recall you are meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Lemensans sent word of the summoning of Titan? Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Melrib that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded. I mean, she's not wrong. They definitely are at fault there. That we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lemensians to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Alright, I think we are done here. Just gotta talk to Afino. Okay. You think it tells why some of the others can help fight the primals? I guess that makes sense. Although I wonder how they measure that, to be honest. The situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. I'm sure his method's going to go much, much better. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Roku. I see we may take some time before getting to the next seasonal event quest at this rate. Afino? Roku? Is autumn miss? I didn't think there was this much left here. You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ul'dah. Okay, he's right about that at least, I think. We must do what? So long as we remain within Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. Where were they stationed before this? We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Fair enough, Ice, fair enough. Sure you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetheryte? Yeah, sure, that's why. That's why. It's not that the devs just didn't want to put one here. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Which is why it and others' favor will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree is beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. definitely going to go great. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have an invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alphinaud. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolated wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did, that makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much family as... That will be all, Alphinaud. Moving to a desolated wasteland from a desert. I mean, it is a bit of a step up, at least. Nicer view and everything, at least. I am sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to, like his missing sister. Your concern is most generous, but no. I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I, which is probably going to be me again if I recall correctly. I cannot very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order after all. Alright, let's see if any of these are any good. I think this is all like tank and DPS stuff. Don't know which is better. I guess I'll go with crit. Probably doesn't matter too much since I'll probably never use them. Alright, yet another quest. Moving on. Once again, Minfilia appears lost in thought. Leave Ul'dah? Has it truly come to this? Oh, Roku. Pay attention to Alphinaud. He's engaged in some business or another and requires your assistance. That pretty much sums up a lot of the game. Pray be on your way. Alphinaud waits upon your return, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Okay, cool. Nope, still not leaving the Waking Sands. I swear I'll get to that seasonal quest eventually. It's not like we won't be back. Fair enough. She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Flarmin was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Sharlayan minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. If they don't die on screen, they're probably still alive. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Farland's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Farmin is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iluid, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. I guess if the world ends, you might as well go to a resort. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for Lanasia at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gegereju as to the veracity of these rumors. Sure, another day though. I need to do the seasonal quest, please. And that is indeed sending me there. Okay, cool. Let's go though to New Gridania, which I hope is where I'm supposed to go for this quest. And hopefully it won't take more than an hour or two, because we're already like a half an hour into this stream and I've made like no progress in it. Where's this sending me? Okay. Probably the amphitheater, right? Gridania's correct? Okay, cool. Hydrate. Okay. Foul demands. Okay, and we get a chicken head and a chicken suit. Cool. Perfect. Jilly Alipo greets you with anxious enthusiasm. Come one, come all, for the season of hatching tide is here once more. I am Jilly Ampo, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance on this most blessed occasion. Don't tell me, you are an adventurer, yes? Well, you certainly have the inquisitive nature of one at any rate. May I ask your name? Well then, Roku, I should probably mention that Hatching Tide all began with a vision I had before the 7th Umbral Calamity, in which the 12 Archons delivered unto me a message. From atop their giant decorated eggs, they called to me, "Arise, young dreamer, and make ready the vessels for our return." When I awoke, I quickly set about filling the realm with all manner of painted ovoids, and thus did the joyous yearly celebration come to be. I must say, the prophetic dream I had this year was even more fantastical than usual. I was assailed with images of rabbits and chickens who worked together, paw in claw, to construct a wondrous backdrop for our festival. Always before we made efforts to recreate my visions, the fates rewarded us with some special occurrence. And already it has begun. No sooner had I donned my bunny costume than a chicken-suited poultry farmer arrived in town with a flock of feathery charges and offered to lend his assistance, just as I foresaw. There has, however, been one tiny bump in the road. You don't happen to have a few moments to spare, do you? Sure, I'm always up for an expedition. I love the pun. How many moments exactly? You know what, let's be enthusiastic. Oh, it's just a simple errand, really. I mean, that's what they say every time. I promise not to take too much of your time. It's just that my good friend Nonata went to collect eggs from the poultry farmer and, well, she hasn't returned by now. I'm certain it's nothing serious, but I would be ever so grateful if you could pay a visit to the Great Lorm Brewery and see what's keeping her. And where's that? Is that the... Oh, hold on. I don't remember where that is. Okay, it is the Botanist Guild. That makes sense. And it's right next to a teleporter this time. Nice. Botanist Guild, yeah. Let's hydrate too. Oh, that was quick. Oh boy, I'm slightly dizzy still. Mostly I'm feeling better as far as my cold goes, or exhaustion. So this will just be a short stream. Especially since tomorrow I need to get my COVID shot. This is truly exasperating. If you're in search of Nonata, well, congratulations, you found me. So, who are you, and what might I do for you? He was worried, you say? Right, I should probably explain. But before we delve into that, I should introduce you to Master Polwyn. Hey, how's it going? Greetings! Yes, I am responsible for the little darlings. We heard word of this delightful eccentric festival taking place in Gridania, and simply had to be part of it. Thank you, Oxide. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight. By little darlings, he means the chickens. And they seem to be a touch out of sorts at the moment. No idea what was to have them on hand to lay fresh eggs for us, and I've been trying to help soothe the whole barn full of rustled feathers. But even wearing this costume didn't stop me from being battered by charging chickens or splattered with fresh droppings. Honestly, I'm not sure what was injured more, my body or my pride. Oh, that's true death metal. The poor dears are simply not used to travel. Please don't think less of them if they act a bit rambunctious. Buck, buck, buck. How did you open that door? Oh no. My precious sweetling, no. I like how dramatic this music is. Roku, if you planned on being heroic today, now's the time. It's a chicken. I mean, granted, they're very dangerous in Zelda games, but unless that chicken's like level 80, I don't think we have much to worry about. Yeah, there you go. Look. As you stare into the eyes of the feathered fiend, you feel a brief connection being made. Oh, that's good news. Maybe we can be friends. Hand over the fancy feed and I'll give you the eggs you need. Thus spake the black soulless eyes. At least you think that's what they said. I mean, that seems like a fair trade, doesn't it? Yeah, I did basically say, alright, I got nothing better to do today. It's not like Ifrit just came back from the dead. And it's not like we have the scions to save or whatever. No, we gotta deal with these chickens. Now it really is a weird moment both out of and in context, that's true. Hmm? You think these little darlings want their fancy feed? Well, I do have a special mix I developed with the help of a professional Bismarck culinarian for special occasions. And I suppose this qualifies. It's dreadfully expensive even in small amounts, but how could I withhold a treat from my beloved beauties? But first give me the chicken costume, right? I'm gonna have to dress up like a chicken and do a fate to feed them, aren't I? That seems like where this is headed. I think I have enough fancy feed for everyone. Come, Nanata. The ladies await their feast. Right, hatching tide must go on. Are they only gonna let me feed them? Now, my little darlings, you needn't be so... Ah, such a feisty welcome. If we could just... not the fingers. Please, we're just trying to... Oof. Oh no, the feed's gone everywhere. You're having your last April showers? It's normally a desert there, right? So it's good that they're getting some rain, hopefully. As long as it's not, like, too much, at least. Phew, that seemed to cheer them up immensely. I suspect we'll have some eggs to collect in rather short order. Cheer them up? They've worked themselves into an absolute frenzy. You know, last time I saw chickens, they kind of, like, pecked at my shoes relentlessly, and also bit at my water bottle. They didn't do too much damage though, but it was kind of cute. Perhaps our adventurous friend here would like to try his hand at egg collecting. I'll even give you one of my spare work suits to wear. Okay, so it's not that we're giving them feed, we're collecting eggs. Maybe while they try to peck me or something. What a wonderful opportunity for you. Sort out your gear, say your prayers, and we can have you filling a basket with eggs in no time. Just say the word. You got it, although, you know, I already have my reward now. This chicken costume is pretty much what I wanted out of this quest. But you know, I will still help you. Actually, yeah, I do have that. Let's see. There's, wait, what? This is full already? Okay, what do we want to get rid of? Return to inventory. Make sure it doesn't have like any special traits. Yeah, we can get rid of those. Goblin cap might be funny to keep a bit. Chocobo hat too. Don't need that. Don't need that. That's probably good enough. Why did they have us say our prayers? You know, sometimes it's best not to ask. Because you won't like the answer. You know what, let's turn on our helmet for this because we have to. Alright. A paltry sum. Nanada is in need of your egg collecting excellence. They're really milking those egg puns, aren't they? Are you ready to brave the poultry gauntlet? I'm sure you have a preferred adventuring wardrobe, but if you wouldn't mind, I think you should wear the costume while you work. It's business then. The entrance to the chicken enclosure is locked up tight. Just give the nod to Master Paulwyn, and he'll let you in. We're counting on you, Roku. Alright, let me in. I didn't just put this on for fun. I mean, I did, but you know what I mean. Not just for fun. We also have to do this quest. Ready? Then into the chicken run you go. The fate and existential threat can only be completed as a disciple of war or magic. Sure. I don't like how it's a run now. This is getting worse and worse sounding by the moment. Okay. The hens in the Dreamer's Run have finally begun. Alright. Can I just... Why is this not working? Oh, levels thing. Okay, cool. I hope I'm not out of time. Okay, we did it. Just enough time. Oh. Maybe we'll... Oh. I see, it's only certain certain of the chickens that we can sneak up behind. Oh no. Oh, that's not fair. That was some lag there. Thankfully, it's not that big of a deal. All it does is give me heavy. I was afraid it would make me, like, fail or something. Oh, come on, I can't move out of that. Oh, that's not fair. Once you get hit by one, you can never get rid of the heavy. Ah, come on. I'm never gonna finish this quest at this rate. You know, we're out of time anyway, so I'm just gonna take that hit. Maybe it will knock me closer to the other one. Yeah, see? Well, I guess I was too slow in turning them in too. For some reason I thought I had a bit more time, but you know what, that's fine because we can theoretically restart this. Where? Huh. I guess I have to wait. They won't always use the same timing. Yeah, okay. I doubt we got enough eggs to even get the proper reward, so I don't mind waiting too much. Hopefully there's not too much of a wait though. It should restart shortly. Okay, cool. But we can talk about stuff in the meantime, I suppose, if you guys want to. I had an interesting dream last night, which I actually remember. For once. Although I guess usually I remember when I wake up, but then I forget to write them down and then forget. What is that thing? An armadillo? Hold up, this is important. Aw, that's so cute. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I had a dream where like there was like a VTuber martial arts competition. And I like entered it for some reason. But like all dreams, the original meaning kind of changes, and like instead of doing like the martial arts competition, I started just like cooking randomly. So then it became like a cooking competition, and that was pretty fun. I made like fried tofu or something. And that was my dream. Yeah, I made the jump that time. This is taking its sweet time, isn't it? Oh. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Cooking food to catch them off guard, then sweeping the leg. That would have been really mean if I did that, wouldn't it? Don't worry, don't worry. It became a proper cooking battle. What else did I make? I think I made some vegetables with it or something, and some soup. Soup sounds good. I'm actually getting kind of hungry. I haven't had much appetite the last few days, but it's finally coming back. So assuming they ever let me complete this quest, I will go make food. Although I also have to do this for all of my alts now. Because I got convinced to start up on Crystal again, and I still have to do Ether. So I have 3 characters to do this quest for now. Although I can skip the dialogue for the other characters now that I know what to do. I'm horrible at these jumping puzzles. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm so glad you're here, adventurer. From the looks of things, the hens are about to start laying eggs. And there we go. Okay, let's just hurry up. Who cares about getting heavy at this point? There's not really any point in dodging this. It's not like those mochi quests where they try to kill you. Oh, come on, now they're just trolling me. Please, please let me get one egg. Please. Good, just enough time. Awesome. I probably need like 6 to 8 for the gold. Oh, it's fine. We had to wait for the option to appear anyway. I'm too slow, I know. It's fine. Wow. Not even giving me the slightest bit of time here. That's fine, that's fine. Looks like we can only get one egg from each hen also. Unless they eventually respawn over time. I can't tell if they are respawning or not. But maybe if we get one from each egg, we'll get our gold. 6 is usually the magic number. Yeah, that's pretty much how I remembered it. Wow. This quest sure likes to troll me. Actually, weren't we supposed to be in a barn? Why are we like outside? I guess we traveled through a barn to the backyard or something. Hey, we got that one. Nice. Here, knock me towards that other one. Oh, well, knock me towards that other one. Ah, stop. They're just pinballing me at this point. I don't think I have enough time for this one. Oh, wow, it was like 95% done. Oh yeah, they're starting to respawn, it seems. Okay, cool. I kind of wasn't paying attention to how many I collected. But hopefully we only need like one more. Ugh. Here. I'll try turning these in after this. Are you kidding me? They are really trolling me. One more and then I'll try turning. Oh, come on. Again? Seriously? Please, please give me one more egg. I beg of you. Have pity on me. They're, they really made this quest to troll you, didn't they? At least you don't like die or anything, but it's still a bit much. You sent a text to your dad, your sister, and your stepmom to wish them a good morning? Oh, that's nice. Aww. Your dad said, what did you do? Aww. Aww. I hope one day they'll be happy to hear it. Splendid. I'll do my utmost to see these treasures remain intact. Cool. So we got 8. I guess that's it. Now we just need to wait 11 minutes for the quest to end. Or we could collect more eggs. You guys want to talk for 11 minutes or do you want to collect more eggs, I guess? You know what, let's go ahead and collect more just in case. Maybe other players will start turning theirs in, although it looks like there aren't that many other players. Hopefully at least one of them will turn in more eggs. Maybe I'll try collecting like 6 to 8 more and then see if other people turn in their eggs. Thankfully they are trolling me less lately. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Of course I had to jinx it. Wow. Actually, can I bring out a mountain here? I can't bring out the big bird to show them that I'm one of them. Is that enough? Yes, good. Okay, you know what, let's try turning that in. Maybe that's enough. Your eggs are safe with me. No, we're still a bit short. We've definitely gotten the gold by now, though. Your sister and stepmom love the text? That's good news, that's good news. I'm glad they appreciated you, at least. What? I totally moved out of that. Even now that I'm on PC, I see that the lag issue is still prevalent. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, come on. Yeah, alright. And that's probably enough. Yeah. There you go. Now we need to wait 1 minute for other people to turn theirs in. And then I guess we are good to go. I'm not sure how much more there is to this quest after this, though. But it's probably all downhill from here. You know, I'm gonna hydrate while I have a moment here. There we go. I did deliver all my eggs, right? It does say I delivered 15, yeah. That's gotta be more than enough. I hope I don't have to repeat this for the additional rewards. Actually, I should bring up the reward list. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. The rewards are... I got 10 special eggs. Let's see, okay, the chicken head, the chicken suit, hatching tide confections, some sort of dessert, and an Archon egg pouch, which is what? A stylish pouch with a strap to sling over the shoulders. Does that mean that it will increase my inventory? No, probably not. Probably it's just looks nice or something. It'd be way too nice of them to, like, give me more inventory space. Wait, it's housing item? Really? Oops. I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. Anyway, let's head back now. Hopefully 10 eggs is enough. Where is the teleporter? You, I hope. Hello. May I go back now? Oh dear, I know that look. Our fellow friends can be most demanding. You're ready to come out, I assume. They might be housing items. I guess we'll find out momentarily. Roku, your egg collecting skills are unparalleled. I don't know how to thank you. Truly, what a masterful display. I am, however, somewhat concerned about my bellicose beauties may harm themselves in their excited state. If you would be so kind as to make a delivery, I should like to remain here and keep an eye on the chicken run. Of course, it is me doing the delivery again as always. Certainly. I imagine poor Jirli must be frantic. Let us convey this precious cargo back to the amphitheater straight away. Did I unparalleled? I don't know what I said. My brain isn't exactly functioning right now. Not that a functioning brain would stop me from saying the wrong thing, but you know what I mean.
Oh, you're approaching me?
Thanks, my knight. Thank you. Thank you, my knight, for following. Welcome back, Roku. I hear the egg collecting was not quite as simple an errand as we imagined. And hello, Arctic Snail. How's it going? It was an experience, that's for sure. Oh, I see your reaction now, Eyes. I see why you said that. You are an example to us all. Hey, they didn't say example. I'm surprised. That was the perfect opportunity. Maybe they figured they'd done enough egg puns at this point. Nonata and I am most fortunate to have your assistance. With your hard-won bounty in hand, we can now proceed to the important task of baking cookies and painting eggs for the chicken. Sorry, the children. The children, yes. You could say the quest was exhausting. How was that? I don't know why I did that voice, but I hope that's fine. I am loath to impose upon you so soon after that harrowing ordeal, but I wonder if I might ask you another favor. Hi, Jam Blue Jam. That was great. That's good. That's good. Simply put, I need you to hand out tokens of gratitude to our tireless helpers, who will soon return from setting up all the Hatching Tide decorations. You paint them, take on the other fate of giving them back? Oh no, are you serious? No, that can't be true, that can't be. Such a duty should fall upon me, of course, but the soiled suit requires an immediate and thorough scrubbing. Of course, it's up to me again. Wonderful! Come to the front of the amphitheater and I'll have the gifts laid out for you in just a moment. I wonder if the shop is open. Probably not. Usually you have to finish the quest first. Oh, there's not even a shop. How about you? Good evening, friend. Might you be interested in learning about the Hatching Tide festivals? Or festivities? A fledgling festival, Hatching Tide was born of a prophetic dream visited upon a Gridanian man named Name. In her dream, wait, what? Oh, Maiden, okay, I totally misread that. Sorry. In her dream, the 12 Archons of old appeared, those heroes who saved the realm from the destruction of the 6th Umbral Calamity. When does this wow, I cannot talk. When does this event expire? It expires very early tomorrow morning. So if you're going to do it, you will probably want to do it today unless you want to wake up very early in the morning. Descending from the heavens atop beautifully decorated eggs. This is pretty much what we already read though, isn't it? Okay. There's one over here by her. Oh, the egg advocate, that must be it. Yeah, okay. They're not open yet, of course. Daily reset time, I'm not sure. Let's check. The website says it expires at 7:59 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I always like this Papaya song. It's very catchy. Here are the gifts I mentioned. I put together 3 different sets, but you can hand out whichever seems appropriate. Sure, I'll deliver the gifts. Thank you again. I'm sure your choices will be perfect. Meanwhile, I shall see to cleansing the filth from my costume. Once you've finished with the presents, you can report directly to Jilly. Oh. Greetings, we have come to report the completion of our part in the decorations. It is a joyful duty to assist with the Hatching Tide adornments, knowing that every inhabitant of Gridania might enjoy the festivities. I hope you too will take a moment to join in the rare chance of revelry. In charge of rewarding festival helpers, you say? I've not done aught so grand as to merit a reward, but in the spirit of the occasion, I shall humbly accept your gift. Let's see, what should we pick? The rabbit and chicken stuffed toys, those sound cute. The painted eggs filled with treats. I guess we did just collect a bunch of eggs. Or the opulent Archon eggs. I'm not too big on fancy eggs though, honestly. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the stuffed toys because they're very cute. I don't know if it matters. My, what charming little toys. If you'll take the rabbit, then I shall claim this adorable chicken. I'm surprised the rabbit didn't take the rabbit, but fair enough. I guess they're surprised by that too. A gift from you. I shall treasure it always. Such a lovely surprise. Now if you will praise excuse us. Oh, I guess I hand out a set of gifts to each group, maybe? Ha, why am I not surprised to see you here? We have a guild meeting scheduled, but you know how adventurers are. We just had to get involved in the celebrations. And seeing as how the Dreamers always do such a nice job of decorating Ul'dah, I figured this was the perfect chance for me to return the favor. You can get better reactions for different gifts? Interesting. I wonder how you figure out which set to give. But oh well, it probably doesn't matter a whole ton. Eh? Passing out presents to us laborers, are you? Far be it from me to refuse a gift given freely. I can give them even more stuffed toys? Ah, but there are more than 2 of them. Maybe we'll give them the candy ones. Hopefully there's enough of them to go around. Ah, these are the type that are filled with baked delights. There's nothing better than enjoying a sweet treat after a hard day's work. Don't go ordering them all to yourself now. I've got time for a quick bite and a cup of Mother Mione's best tea of 4. I make a trip back to Limsa Lominsa. Sounds like a grand idea. Count me in. They seem pretty happy with this prospect. We'd best be off and leave you to your business then. Do come visit us at the canopy when duty permits. I guess our third group is coming up. Oh. Interesting. This time it's an actual chicken. I don't know if my sense of decorating is all that appealing, but I seem to have made a feathered friend. She must be from the flock belonging to Master Pollen. Watching the struggles from afar, I had come to the conclusion that the chickens are troublesome creatures, yet this one seems docile enough. So far, she's been content to follow me around as I put the finishing touches on my adornments. Is it my costume, I wonder? Maybe we should have dressed up like rabbits instead of like chickens. Maybe there's Uncanny Valley for the poor little chickens. A gift? For me? I feel somewhat guilty accepting a reward for an activity I so thoroughly enjoyed. but if you insist. Sure. Here, you can have the eggs. These Archon eggs are exquisite, aren't they? Speaking from the viewpoint of one who provided raw materials to artisans, I am thrilled to see my humble contributions transformed into such works of art. Okay, good. They like these too. Nice. Bug. You like it too, don't you? Do you? Then I shall display it in a place of pride, where it shall serve as a memento to our brief and unusual companionship. Now I think it's time I returned this wayward hen to her owner. Fare you well. Oh, that's kind of sweet. And maybe we can finish this quest now? Or is there even more to this? Let's find out. Roku, my thanks for your assistance. Our little tokens were well received, I hope? I hope so. I'm glad to hear it. Hey, it's a sylph. And a Moogle. A lot of Moogles, actually. Once my own tasks were complete, I found myself veritably surrounded by sylphs and Moogles. I suppose the hustle and bustle of the festival must have piqued their curiosity. The Moogles seem particularly fond of wheedling cookie after cookie out of me. That's pretty funny, actually. We shall have to call upon Master Pollen for more eggs so I can bake another batch. But putting these trifling troubles and setbacks aside, our rabbits and chickens have done a fabulous job with the hatching tide decorations. The event is a huge success. And after all you've done to contribute, you deserve to head out and enjoy it. Wonder if we get a cutscene for that too. Speak with Nanada if you wish to replay the gift-giving task from the quest to Paltry Sum. You can also repeat the fate by speaking with Pollen at the brewery. You have unlocked the Egg Hunter Riggy minigame. To play minigames, open the toy chest found in the in-room. I guess that means we also unlock the in-room toys, because I believe that's the first in-room toy that we've unlocked. And we got the achievement, which means that's probably it for the quest. Okay, let's see. There's prisms, there's confections, and the egg pouch. And we have just enough for all of them. Oops. There we go. The prisms are one-time use, so I probably won't bother with those, especially since I have to do this for 2 other characters. But there we go. We got our nice little chicken suit. But before I call it a day... Is that like a full body gear then? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Before we call it a day, there is one special thing that I have left to do. So let's go leave the town. Probably doesn't matter which of these we go to. Let's go to North Shroud because I think I have a quest there for Beast Tribes. And now, let's see, which mount should we ride on first? Which of these is good for flying? I do like our Nimbus, and Titania would be good, of course. But you know what? Let's go the silly route here. Let's go the silly route. Hello. It's just gonna lift us into the sky forever. Whee! Actually, I don't think we can glamour the chicken suit over our gear. The helmet we probably could. But for the rest, I think there's a problem with that because it takes up like all the gear slots. Unless they've fixed that in time since before. This is kind of cool. I've never actually... Oh, I guess I can't land here. But it is pretty cool that I can explore places that I couldn't before. This is my first time, I think, anyway, flying in the old areas. So it's pretty cool that we can fly around like this. Let me just have a little bit of fun with this. I'm not sure if this is faster than Mount Speed Upgrade though, but it is cooler. Like look, we can check out this waterfall here. That's cool, we couldn't do that before. I'm really glad that they added this option to the game. I kind of want to check out Second Coil. How far can we go over there? There's not even ground here. Let's see, where was Second Coil? Gotta be out here, right? Is it this thing? Aw, come on, let me get closer. That definitely looks ominous, doesn't it? It's a big chunk of something. Is that Coil? I guess we'll find out when we do the Coil quest in a bit. Ah. Oh, I see. They marked on the map how far we are allowed to go. At least they let us go a bit out of bounds. That's pretty cool. Wonder if I can fly up there and see. Guess we're not doing Coil today though. But well, thanks for humoring me with this little bit of fun that I had. Let's see. While I fly back to town, let's go run some credits. Anyway, as always, thank you all so much for joining me today. Even though it was a short stream, I hope it was still a nice relaxing one. What was that? Oh, Oxide, thank you very much for the bits. Kill, Mo, and Oxide, thank you for keeping an eye on chat. Thanks, My Knight. Thanks, thank you, My Knight, for following. I need to make that joke twice for some reason. And Mo, thank you for hosting, and Oxide, thank you again for the bits. And let's see here, who shall we raid today? Maybe we should look for somebody new today. Yes, I think today we will try to find somebody new. I'm not sure if this person will still be streaming. Let's see. Are you streaming? Are you streaming? Sorry guys, bear with me for just a moment here. Okay, they are streaming. So you know what, let's go give them a visit. Once I find where to type that in, you know. Okay, there we go. Anyway, we're gonna go raid now. So thanks again for joining me. And tomorrow I may or may not do a morning stream, or I may rest up for the COVID shot that I'm supposed to get in the afternoon. But anyway, have a good day, everyone. Or night, depending on time zones and all that good stuff. And yeah, I am done. I'm still a bit under the weather today, so I don't have a whole ton of energy left in me. But hopefully I will recover from my shot quickly and I can get back into the swing of things quickly again. And I'm sorry I missed the last few days because I was sick, although probably you guys will forgive me anyway, but I gotta say it anyway. Anyway, we're gonna go hit the button now. Bye bye. Bye bye.